It's time for another stuff I got. Real fast, I went to this place that buys in bulk, like buys trucks by bulk and gets all their inventory that's not selling, and they sell it there. They had a half off sale, so I got some Axe sprays. These are normally $2, but it was $1 each for 4 little canisters in each little pack. Not bad. It's good stuff. It's probably gonna be craptacular. I don't know. It was marked down with half off. It was about $2. And I don't know if anyone's ever heard of a Hyperscan, but Hyperscan's this weird little system. I don't have it. I have a controller for it, and I have these cards now. But it's a system that you swipe cards into to play the games. It's not that great. It's a really crappy system. This is Ben 10 and the Hulk and their card packs, and you swipe them in there. It's like a clamshell design. It's hard to explain. If I ever get one, I may get one someday. So I have the stuff to play with it, and then I can talk about how crappy it is. Isn't that the dream, people? Isn't that the dream? I think I've pretty much shown everyone this by now, but here it is again, Alf, close up. And I was reading his tag. I went to Goodwill and got this. I actually started looking at the plushie section just out of fun, and I thought this was pretty good. But it's the official Alf doll, and it says 1986 on it, which is amazing how good this doll looks. It smells pretty good too for a doll that old. I did notice like these bumps on him, but they may be on purpose. I'm trying to remember if Alf had warts on his nose. You see these? That one right there. But it may be just fabric getting pinched, or it could be on purpose. I can't remember. But yeah, it's pretty good. He's not matted anywhere. Everything looks good. He looks like new. 1986. That's 2 years younger than me. That's older than my brother. This is older than my brother. And closer to me, too. And also, that was $1. And also, got Cartman. I like this. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little Cartman doll from 1998, it says. Comedy Central. Cartman. Respect my authority. Arr. No, kitty, they're my cheese puffs. I can't really do Cartman. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, $1. I mean, I think this normally would go for like $10 brand new. Maybe more. Biglots. Soul got to tip me off and said that they were doing more UFC DVDs. From, let's see, what was it? 40s to 60. From 40 to 60, they were covering them. And I was like, I went there a couple times and I was like, that filthy liar of Soul Gotha. Then I went some more, and they were there. But first, I got this thing. It was like behind the scenes interview with Stan Lee. Interview with Stan Lee from Kevin Smith. And it looked pretty cool. And it also has like how, some of his, how he made some of his characters that are so famous now. I got this because the backstory, it looked interesting. It may be crap. It may be total crap. But it's called Everything is Illuminated with Elijah Wood. UFC 61, Bitter Rivals. That's Ken Shamrock versus Tito Ortiz. And there's Andrei Arlovsky versus Tim Sylvia. I think the card was kind of lackluster. I can't remember. I got this one already a few times, but yeah, UFC 71. I just went ahead and got it again. The big upheaval as Chuck Liddell loses to Rampage. New era has begun. Their card also has Caro Parisian, Josh Berkman, Keith Jardine, Chris Lieben, and Dean Thomas. I want to say Dean Thomas. But yeah, it's sad. You never hear of Josh Berkman anymore. Where'd that guy go? Here we go. Here's some older ones. I got these twice. I got 2 of them. UFC 48, Kimmo versus Shamrock. You also got, again, Sylvia, Evan Tanner, Phil Baroni, Matt Hughes, George St. Pierre, and Matt Serra on this too. That's awesome. It's freaking awesome. I love some of that older stuff. Because they don't, it's almost like they only show a lot of the newer stuff now. Because, I mean, it's newer, I understand, but don't know. There's still cool stuff out there. UFC 59 with Tito Ortiz and Forrest Griffin's first meeting. Also, again, Andrei Arlovski versus Tim Maniac Sylvia. Gosh, that fight, that series just kind of dragged on. There we go, UFC 49 with Vitor Belfort versus Randy Couture, and Chuck Liddell versus Vernon White. Wow, that was really a letdown to, you know, kind of bring Vernon White in there and let him fight someone like Chuck Liddell. But whatever. And it was real weird though, because Vernon was doing pretty good for himself early on in that fight, until I think he slipped, and it was all downhill from there. And I got this twice. UFC 51, got two of them. This is Vitor versus Tito, and what do you got down there? Tim Sylvia versus Andrei Arlovski, and you got Dave Terrell versus Evan Tanner. That's a good fight. Yeah, that one. But yeah, I guess I now own all the trilogy of their battles of Tim Sylvia versus Andrei Arlovski. That's what I need. Then I got UFC 56. That's where Joe Riggs versus Matt Hughes. It was canceled for the title because Joe Riggs came in like 7 pounds overweight. He had a title shot, people. So close. But he loses it anyway, even with the weight advantage, and it's a non-title bout. Kind of sucked for him. I always felt he kind of had like some tough breaks. The guy cut from being a heavyweight to, you know, fight in 170, which is amazing. It's a pretty good story. Too bad he couldn't really, you know, put a nice ending on it. And then you got Nate Corey versus Rich Franklin, one of the most brutal KOs ever. Just watching Corey just fall over was crazy. It was kind of sad too, because I was rooting for Corey at the time, because I like Corey so much better than Franklin. And this one's really cool. UFC, this is the oldest one I got found, 45, which is the 10-year anniversary. And it has Cabbage and Tank Abbott, and it has Robbie Lawler and Phil Baroni, Evan Tanner, Matt Lindland, Frank Trigg, and Matt Hughes during that classic grudge match. That's awesome. And I like the way they made it look kind of like old-fashioned, like it's not old-fashioned, but like it's been worn and torn and stuff. They give it this look to it. That is awesome. I'm really going to enjoy that. I look forward to watching that one. Definitely, I look for more of those UFC DVDs at the Biglots again, and different ones. Also, I got these at the Goodwill, even though it's not summer, but they're shorts. They're really nice shorts. It's like, it's from this like fake Asian company or something. They got like this kind of green, I mean not green, this orange like coating over them, and it's like a plasticky feel. I like it. I like it a lot. They smell nice, and they're black. I like the look of these shorts. I like shorts like these. They're long, but they're stylish. I don't know. Probably means something or something. So I got this Mortal Kombat controller plug-in. I've heard these are pretty good. I have to give it a try. It came on, and it was only $5. It has this port in here where you can hook up for another player, which is pretty neat. A few Sega Master System games. World Grand Prix, Gangster Town, and Hang On and Safari Hunt. I think some of these are, I don't know, I think some of these are shooters. I hope. But you know, I don't even have a Master System, but if I ever come across one, I'll have some games for it at least. Or, you know, I could use it for trade bait. I saw them there, they look too good. World Grand Prix has its actual instructions, the rest don't. But at least they're boxed. They look in pretty good condition. Yeah. So I thought those were solid additions to my collection. You know, never had any Master System games ever, so I thought it was kind of cool to get my hands on some. But yeah, that's it. Just a collection update. Oh yeah, I wanted to, every update I wanted to include like a retro something I had on stuff I got. And here's like something I've had, but you know, I never had it on video before, so it's new to you. It's like this elephant I bought back in a trip to Helen, Georgia, which is like a big tourist trap. But I thought this was cool. It was like $8, and it's an elephant within an elephant. There's another elephant carved in on the inside. You see? I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. There's spider webs in there now. But I thought it looked neat, so I picked it up.